everybody, this is Ray here with Reuse Repurposed. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Iowa City, Iowa. 60 degrees the last I checked. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I need to get out there and absorb some of the rays. So what is this channel about? Well, it has been about trips that I've taken mostly in Wisconsin, and at the time when I lived in Wisconsin, which the last I lived there was in 2021, I was really into reviewing places that I had visited on Google Maps. A big part of my motivation was to get people to get out there and visit the parks. And I had a lot of fun. I was so sick and tired of sitting around not really getting out and seeing what was there in the state of Wisconsin. It's such a beautiful state. It's so green. There's so many parks. Nature is just everywhere. Even when you live in a house, it's not far. It's just a great city. And you might be wondering, why did you leave then? But there are a lot of reasons why I left, and I'm not going into that right now because that's not what this video is about. So I left a lot of reviews on Google Maps while I lived in Wisconsin, and my photos have over 7 million views. It's pretty crazy. I was reviewing a lot during the pandemic just because it gave me something to do. I also joined the Badger Lapidary Mineral Society. I believe that's what it's called. I may have totally butchered that and I am so sorry. But I think we joined in 2020, my husband and I. And it got us out into nature even more because we were going on trips to rock hound with other rock hounding people. I mean, we went out to Keokuk, Iowa, and we were mining for geodes. We also went to Hamilton, Illinois. And then there was another place in Illinois that we went to, but I can't remember what it was called. And we had the time of our lives. The best trip that I ever took was to Potosi, Missouri, which was later on when I got back from California, when I was there for 4 months, trying to see if that was what I wanted to go back to because I was born and raised there. And let me tell you, when you get the kind of welcoming in a state that says, hey, you might just end up in a wildfire, you kind of question whether you made the right decision. We had to look at a fire map going into California just to figure out what areas to avoid just to get into my mom's property in Sonora, California. It was just nuts. And I had ocular migraine headaches for like a week straight. It was insane. So we took a little trip across the country, 2 ways actually, because after we lived in California for 4 months, we realized there's no way that we wanted to stay there. The Midwest was where we belonged. So we drove all the way back. We had a little Yaris, Toyota Yaris, great car. By the way, just putting that out there. And now we've got a Toyota Prius, which, my God, I love. So I was doing a lot of reviewing, and now that I'm in Iowa City, Iowa, I haven't really reviewed a lot, but I did in the beginning of 2022. And now I'm an Iowa Master Naturalist, so I do a lot of volunteer work in nature. I've got to meet a requirement of 40 hours of volunteer work every year and 8 hours of advanced training, which is great. I'm a compiler. I bring the volunteer information together for our IMN grads so that everybody gets a fair chance to get their hours in every year. And in fact, the upcoming event that I'm planning on going to is in Amana. Now, the Amana colonies are a national landmark. We're going to be cleaning up the roadway there, me and the IMN grads that want to come and do that work. So that's where I'm moving my focus and energy to, is kind of helping out nature in Iowa. Thanks for watching.